What's up, my guys and gals? We about to check in on the Virgie gang. Yeah, I said that right. Virgalicious. Virgalicious. I wish I was like a big old bodybuilder with all the muscles, like 6'4". Virgalicious. Just dancing in like a gym or something. That'd be awesome. You feel me? But it's cool. Fun size is fun too. You feel me? Fun size is fun too. You can like hang me up by the back of my shirt onto like a door and like close the door, and I'll just be there like, hey, what's going on? You feel me? We have fun things we can do too. You feel me? Like we can build forts in really small places and just crawl in there and hop out and scare people. You feel me? We have our advantages. Advantages. It's not Mercury retrograde, so there's no excuse for it. Virgie! As you can see, I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling you as per usual. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna be real. Y'all are kind of on the first of my list for now on, just because. You feel me? Yeah, I love you guys. So, Virgalicious. Virgo. Hey, Bird. You feel me? I could keep going all day. I love the sound. You feel me? You're like, kid, would you start it already? Just kidding. Yeah, so it's wonderful energy, wonderful vibes. I just did two gangster readings. But I couldn't call them gangster readings back to back. I couldn't. Because I couldn't keep the same title. That wouldn't make sense. It's not fair for everybody else. So, anyway, very gangster readings. Check out the Scorpio read. I'm going to be real with you. Me and that energy, we were going back and forth. We were a bit combative. I was a bit combative. Okay, so I take accountability. You feel me? I was kind of, instigating a little bit with the energy on the table, and he did shut me up, and it was masculine energy. Ooh, you feel me? Nonetheless, it was a gangster read. And let's get started. You already know, first and foremost, praise to the Most High for giving us another day. You already know we're highly favored and protected, meaning no weapon form shall prosper. If they would like to try, by all means, try. But that's on you. Nonetheless, you already know we're here. All glory is going to the Most High for giving us another day. And let's see what's good and what's going on with Virgalicious. I'm telling you, 6'4", all muscles, Virgalicious. Yeah, tell me that wouldn't be hilarious. Tell me that wouldn't be hilarious. You know what? Tomorrow's going to be legs day. I'm going to see if I can get this done. Yeah. Anywho, Bergie. Oh, we got a message on the table. Okay. Let's see what's influencing the read at this time. Okay. Ooh, I see you in your pentacles. You coming through all successful, independent, and confident. I was about to start freestyling, but then I had to catch myself real quick. It was going for a Miami flow. We don't want that. We don't want that. So as you see with the Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy, all right, meaning one more pentacle and we have the full set, or single vibes and we're just looking for the right candidate. Normally it's just romance, a romantic partner in which we seek, and we know that with our faith it will come in one day, right? Okay, great, cool. So bonus message of all the readings thus far, you're the first. You're my first. I'm new to this. Don't tell nobody. Let's go. Ooh, we're moving towards calm waters, better days with the Six of Swords. All right, things could be turbulent, things could be rough, but you know what? With this stability, not just the material possessions, but the stability within oneself. Because the stability within oneself, you feel me, can create ripples, right? And with those ripples, you create space, you generate things, and you pull things from the land of unknown, that black matter stuff. You create things, and it just comes into fruition. So I'm reading this book, plug, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Great book, short read, very short attention span. I read it twice in the same day. All right, I didn't actually, but I could if I wanted to. Okay? Nonetheless, it's a great read. And what it does is it teaches you how to move from the land of the unknown where nothing exists in the black space, and then you bring it to fruition, you manifest it, and you create it. But you have to literally do that in a place of solitude. So what I'm feeling in this particular energy, I know you're like, oh my God, Ish, you're all over the place. Now you want to talk some real stuff? It's all real stuff. But now it's feeling like we're in that place of peace where we can truly manifest and release what our intent is. And with that, it can become here, 3D, touchable, fruition, here. Did I say here? Here. You feel me? Oh. Okay. All right. So we're definitely moving towards success and better days, possibly after sitting back and thinking about things. I don't want to say after being rejected, because those are bad vibes. Nonetheless, that's also a possibility. So, Virgy Virg, I love you. I'm going to leave that there. All right, so we got some truth on the table. That's exactly what's going on. Okay, so you're being moved to a place so that you can calm down and you can be grounded. When you are grounded, you will be able to manifest and bring things into fruition. Sit back and think about things. You have to meditate. You have to take time to really think about things. Now, me personally, you're probably like, Ish, you've been in the same thing, not doing too much of anything. Yeah, because I'm scared. I'm scared. My thoughts are powerful. I'm a king of swords. All right, so let me explain to you what happened to me. You guys remember when February of last year I got my LLC for my company and I started doing everything officially, and that's when the scammers really started to hit me hard. Not necessarily me, but my collective. Now, I'm manic depressive bipolar, so that's extremely emotional for me. The whole point of me being out here is to help people, is to help people with their karmic cycles, to help people with their mania, to help people with their energy. Everything that I struggled with is what I'm here to do for my people. All right. Now, I already know that the universe is going to put me with like energies because like attracts like. So now we have people who are cross watching or infiltrating our team, and they're removing us from this space. Whatever went on, I released it to the Most High. It took me 3 days. It's hard for me to release things. All right. I'm like, no, this is mine. If I still got the Cash App they were using in the emails on my phone, I found them the other day. Nonetheless, I released it, and every night I thought about a half an hour before I went to sleep. I checked my numbers and everything, checked everything that was going on, and I just sat there thinking. Now, I didn't know I was meditating. I didn't know what was going on. I had my abundance music frequency going on over there, bringing in my money. You feel me? Well, I'm doing this, you're doing that. We're good. You feel me? Higher self working, I'm working. That's my thing. There's never a time where I'm not working. So if I'm doing something, there's usually some meditation music going on in the background so that my higher self is getting a good workout too. A lot of times the stuff I'm working on is simple stuff, and my higher self was probably like, come on, kid, we did this 4 lifetimes ago. Why are we still here? You feel me? So I just try to make sure my higher self is always engaged. Nonetheless, every night, me sitting there just thinking, I think about each room in my apartment. Remember, there was no furniture in my entire apartment. Every night I think about my furniture. First I started with my workspace. I needed a table. I got my table. Don't know how it popped up out of anywhere. Every night, 4 or 5 more pieces the next day would show up to my house for my apartment. Before I knew it, 3 weeks later, my entire apartment was fully furnished, and my time there was done. I was being moved to another location, and now I'm in Jersey, and then I'm about to relocate again. So understand, when you're forced to sit down, you're sitting down not for you, but for the greater good of the team, for the collective, so you can bring whatever into fruition. All right, so for me personally, that was creating a happy, healthy environment. That was my dark night of the soul. So I needed to be healing. I needed to be healthy. And also a lot of the projects I'm working on now, the beginning stages and forms were created then, but they weren't I didn't have the full vision at that time, and I still probably don't have the full vision. But what I did have were the PDF files that I created, were the definitions that didn't even match and were all over the place and color coordinated wrong. This one copied twice here and this and the third, because I'm tired just trying to cram it through because I'm receiving a download, but I'm not actually like checking the work. Now this year, I created my tarot ebook, and I was able to sift through the information and actually put everything together, and it came out as a wonderful project. Now, as the Most High is, you already know we transmute and we make things better, and we go through and we do it again. So that ebook is probably going to turn into something later, which is going to help our community to become better readers and healers for everybody. You know what? We only got 3 cards on the table. You understand where I'm going with this. This is a very important, crucial time for you. All right, so be very calculated. 7 swords, very strategic about people who know where you are, what you're doing. You need to be meditating, you need to be resting, you need to be sleeping, you need to be drinking plenty of water because you're ascending right now. I'm sorry for that rant. Let's keep going, Virgie. I love you guys. If I didn't love you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. All right, I would not be doing this. All right, so as I said, you're manifesting. You're using all the tools readily available to you, and it looks like you're manifesting the same thing I'm manifesting. A happy family. Me personally, I never had a support system. Don't have a family. It's just me. My father was murdered when I was 9, and my biological sister was born 2 months after he was born, shunned away. So it's always just been me and solo. My mother's living her life, and I'm raised myself, excuse me. Nonetheless, all of that motivated me to keep working and grinding towards my 10 of cups, my happily ever after, my family. And it seems like you're doing the same thing. So I'm very proud of you. It looks like your higher self is definitely leading you down the right path. Stay focused, stay positive. Don't let anything take you out of your frequency. And even on days when it seems like nothing's coming together for you, understand everything's happening for you, not to you. Let's keep going. I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you, Virgo. Let's go. Okay, so you are in your divine feminine energy, the most powerful feminine energy of them all. All right, now aside from that, you're very much in touch with your higher self. All right, and you definitely hit that transformative patch that we were talking about. You're no longer just that Nine of Pentacles, my love. You are now a fully divine empress. You are now officially on your throne. You are manifesting your other, I want to say your other half in this situation, but nonetheless, the Most High is with you. All right, so don't forget that. Don't forget that. I'm very proud of you. And I don't know if I like you guys more because we got the same goals, but I like that. Whatever your motivation may be, keep it up. All right, so let's go. So there may be a little bit of conflict for you, Empress, and I apologize that I have to bring this to your attention, but it does look like there are some outside energies who aren't too happy with you, with your development, with your growth, with your success. Me personally, if you got a hater, that means you're doing something right. All right. A lot of times when we're aggravated, frustrated, happy, mad, good, bad feelings that we feel with other people, those are reflections of ourselves. Hold on one second. Plug. Boom! The 7 spiritual laws of success right here. Deepak Chopra. I don't know, I'm plugging it. I'm not getting paid for it, but you feel me? Great book, and we need to learn this as a community. We need to read this as a community, so we are solid within ourselves. What was the point of this? There was something about this. Oh, you cannot please other people in order to make yourself happy. You cannot be a people pleaser. It doesn't say that like that, but, you know, I'm just going to put it out there how I can remember it, interpret it. But you can't be a people pleaser. At the end of the day, you need to be whole and full within yourself. All right, the opinions, the outside influences of other energies does not matter. Okay, so as I said, they may not want to see you doing well, but understand, you are your own vessel, you are your own person, and you are the empress. Your transformation is irritating their souls. Like attracts like, right? So when you like attracts like, we get along, we're meshing good. But guess what? You're now different. You've now ascended, which means you are now a repellent. And they are now repellent to you, and you guys just irritate each other. But that's something that lies dormant within you. So as an empress, you have the time, the opportunity, the mental capacity, the emotional intelligence to take a step back and say, you know what? I don't like how snappy you are because clearly there's something within myself that I just don't like. So instead of going off on this person or getting back with the snaps, we sit back and we're like, you know what? Maybe if people didn't handle me this way, I wouldn't act that way. So next time I'm in a situation with a similar energy, I'm going to try X, Y, and Z instead of A, B, and C. As an empress, you would do that. You would see the difference in how you nurture the system, as the situation, as opposed to coming in combative and ready to fight. 5 of Wands is all about that practice energy. All right, practicing, fighting, tussling, getting it done. All right, but no, we've mastered that. We're going to master that, and we're also going to transmute that. Says your higher self. That one didn't fit. I just put that one in there. I'm sorry. Nonetheless, Empress, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. There's something being hidden from you right now with this moon here. Didn't even recognize that was there. Probably these energies that are conflicting with you. Let's see what's being hidden from you. I'm sorry I'm taking so long on your reading. I'm just feeling your vibes, and we have a lot of lessons coming in. We have a lot of downloads coming in for you. Alright, what's going on is somebody has gained a perspective of you, and you have firm boundaries to this energy. I don't think you're in cahoots with this energy. I don't think this is a positive encounter. I don't think we're fond of this energy, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the energy we're actually rushing away from. Rushing is my word, but that's how I'm feeling with the cards. So this is why we're moving away. Okay, so I think they may be causing some sort of conflict for you. Oh, you put that to an end. Excuse me, Empress. Oh my god, you're like, oh, I got that, baby. It's done. You feel me? We're moving towards calmer waters now. You feel me? Okay, so that's in the past. I apologize for bringing that up. Gangsta. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's keep going. How much time we... Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Yours is going to be a little bit longer than everybody else. We had some spiels going on. All right? So we have the Knight of Wands going on. Okay. So he's a bit reckless of fire. I only say he because it's the energy that's approaching masculine. You feel me? Nonetheless, they're ready to flee and come towards you. Now, it may be a bit reckless and we may not be feeling the vibes, my G. Because we don't get down like that. But you know what? They're passionate. They're fiery. They're needing to leap. And see what's good with the Empress. But as you can see, there's some tension and some... oh, those are my pinkies. There's some tension and some conflict. So I'm going to suggest for them to be careful. Because as you've seen, they jumped past the sword. Alright? Now, the sword is a silent metaphor. You know what I mean? So, personally, I feel as if you're already watching. You're already in your Queen of Wands. You're waiting for the next move, for the next step. He's probably got a booby trap to the left of him. He's probably got a pit to fall in 3 feet above him. And he has very little room where he can actually maneuver without getting himself put in a jam. So, I'm not stressed and I'm not worried. You're sitting back comfortable, which means I should be sitting back comfortable too. Alright? You're very much protected, and as you can see, you are at an advantage. Alright? All of his wands, his conflict. Hey, can you talk to me? Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Nah, it's not reaching you. Why? Because you're on your throne. Alright? And you wouldn't have been there if you didn't walk away from the situation. So let's just wrap this up and then we're out of here. Alright? King of Swords. So you're in your King of Swords. And it's making them very nervous. Alright, now the King of Swords, personally, that's me. Less is more. Wonderful mental manifester. Brings things to fruition like that. But you being silent and strong and stoic has him stuck in a mental imprisonment. This guy is shook. I'm just being real. Alright, at the end of the day, look, I got trust issues. If I start lying to myself now, or I start spreading these lies to you, I'm going to think that you're lying to me energetically, or whatever it may be. And this is going to be bad for both of us. So let's just leave this right here. I'm just going to be, you know what? Okay, so double confirmation on that. So, consider your higher self to be guarding you, protecting you, and leading you straight towards happiness. You have this energy who's coming back around, who would like to help things go towards calmer waters. You're clearly not feeling them. They've actually infiltrated your space. Okay? And they're nervous to actually approach you. But even though they infiltrated your space, what you did was hop from the feminine energy to the masculine energy. So basically what you did was... and they didn't recognize the shift. Okay? So it's all good. The Empress is always protected. Understand that. We have nothing but swords around the Empress. We good to go. Oh my goodness, 17:48 on the clock. I love you. Praise to the Most High. This was a poppin' reading too. All right. I love you, Virgo. Be safe and keep up the phenomenal work. All right. Let's go.